So we're in Fresno, California, getting ready to repair a hot water line. We can't tell you exactly where it's leaking because up top there's nothing up here that we can see that's spraying. You can see that there's water damage up here, and there's a your 3x5 self nailer, and then water rolling out. So somewhere in there's a leak. So what we're going to do is we're going to cut it way down here and cut it way up here and repair it, because there's no water up here on this line. You can see it kind of swings back over there. No big deal, comes down, but there's no water spraying up here, so we can't identify it. It's somewhere in between. So the hole they drilled down in there, somewhere encapsulated in these double top plates, is going to be the leak. So we're going to go ahead and cut this out, get it repaired, and we'll take another video when we're done. So we're in Fresno, California, and we just finished redoing a repair here up in the attic. Hot water line was damaged, and we couldn't tell you where it was at. First portion of this video shows that we believe it was somewhere behind the strap. We did cut a good portion of piping out, handed it to the homeowner. They're going to have to get with the manufacturer and find out what's going on with this pipe. Typically, we find all of our damage in this tight bend coming up into the attic. They turn it tightly coming through the top plate, and then it splits, and we get a spray up here. But it wasn't leaking. There was no water up in this area, as we showed you in the first video. Of course, this is our new piping. This is Uponor tubing, 25-year guarantee, 100-year life expectancy. That's all that we use. So you can see over here we got a shark bite fitting tied into your existing piping, 1-inch Uponor tubing all the way through the plates down to existing piping. And this, I believe this, the manufacturer's Nibco. I haven't seen a tag yet, but based on the reports and the homeowner report to us, it is a Nibco tubing. So you'll have to get with them and find out what they'd like to do for their warranty. It's a 25-year guarantee on their product. I don't know if it's a 100-year life expectancy, but I know it's a 25-year guarantee, and you're well within that range, so it should be covered under their warranty. A lot of damage here, a lot of moisture is going to have to be, you have to get this all dried out and then monitor this for any more leakage. So brand new piece all the way through, so there's nothing going on in there. Down here we got a little tiny dimple in the pipe, which the homeowner is concerned about, but we don't see any water coming out of it. We don't know what happened here, and so it's just a tiny little dimple. And so just monitor that. If we have to, we can come back and we can get a PEX, a shark bite removal tool, pull it out of that coupling, and replace this piping all the way down to copper. We just cut that copper, put a fitting on, run new tubing up to there. We could certainly go get a whole new piece and just run one piece instead of having multiple shark bite couplings. But for right now, everything is dry. So, but do monitor the area. They're going to come in here. They need to come in here and remediate all the water. They need to get a dehumidifier in here and get this area dried out. They need to pull out any insulation that's wet. Once it's all dry, come back in one last time and check that little guy right there. If you're good, leave it alone. If you feel like you still want to get some work done, give us a holler. We'll come back out and take care of it for you. Outside of that, this installation is done.